This is one of the things that I was running previously. Okay, and I have to give some context into like exactly how I ran this. Okay, so basically and like what even this is. So I was like, hey, I wanted to create a dashboard on my channel, right? Which is like, hey, all right, you are the YouTube channel manager for this channel, operating a true subscriber, not a consultant who delivers texts and leaves. You own the channel's numbers, you run the publishing cadence week after week, and you make the routine calls yourself, and you escalate only what is genuinely creators to decide. The creator's job is to be the talent and the final say. Your job is everything else, knowing what works in the niche, deciding what goes next to the calendar. You never invent a performance claim. Every number traces to a source. Okay. And I gave it a mega long prompt, which I can send to you guys. Okay. You don't exactly have to understand what this entire prompt does, but basically what this prompt does is that what I wanted it to do is basically I gave the Claude subscriber MCP access, and then I also gave it the subscriber API access, and then the subscriber video API access. And then what I told it to do, you can see this is a mega long prompt, and I just pasted it at the end. Run this for the Brian on the YouTube channel, and basically I told it to like create a dashboard on like, hey, like okay, like what are the competitors, what are different channels that I could potentially look at. And this is similar to like the playbook that I demonstrated to you guys. I think it was maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago, right? Where you can kind of see here, it creates all of these different playbooks for different channels, like different types of videos that could work. Playbooks as in like, okay, like this video has been proven to work in like other niches before, and it could probably work for your channel. And then it also runs an audit on the channel. And so exactly what can be improved. So you can see like, okay, focus area, ideation and topic selection, titles and packaging, thumbnails, editing and retention, offer and lead alignment, channel position. So it rates it on like these 6 areas and like, okay, what are the main things that we can focus on improving? And then it, gives you certain stats in terms of like, okay, like what are the type of videos that are meant to be more top of funnel, like in terms of like acquiring new viewers or like converting new viewers, and like what is the median outlier, right? And it basically groups the type of videos that we've already done. And then it tells me exactly, okay, what are the things to be done. And it gives me a bunch of these other different channels that sit within this exact same niche that I can go ahead and look at. And basically it's data for me to look at and seeing their performance, being able to visualize their performance on a dashboard. You can kind of see I'm basically like stalking like all of the competitors. There's some things that it's not able to categorize, but you can see it, it basically looks at every single channel, and it created like a full dashboard for me. Like, okay, like what are my outlier thumbnails? And it created this outlier dashboard for me. Okay, across YouTube, okay, what are the different videos that are working inside of this, like, YouTube growth topics? And then it gives me like this entire dashboard here. And over here, you can also see over here that you guys probably have seen, like, okay, the filter, minimum 1,000 videos, minimum age, 10 days, right? And then you can basically filter based on any of these metrics that you would like, right? You can sort by outlier, and then it will just automatically sort some of these concepts. And it's just created a dashboard like this, just because, and it's able to do this because it has access to the MCP, it's access to the API, and this is really good intel on your YouTube channel. We're going to build this into a subscriber pretty soon, but of course, this is like a pretty long prompt that will, help you see like, hey, like what are all of the different videos that you can do in terms of like playbooks, and then really auditing your channel. And I did it with just giving it the subscriber MCP access, right? So if you look at the chat over here, like what it's done. So I like, this is the start of the chat, right? I didn't even like chat it for like super duper long. This is the start of the chat. It's just like one copy pasted prompt that I put in. And you can see it's done all of these. It basically asked me questions. So what is the 90-day goal of subscriber? What is single conversion goal? Okay, free trials to subscribers. How many videos you recommend to publish? 1 per week. You pick from a discovery table, recommend it, okay? And then it goes ahead and looks at all of this data. It, it just basically cooked this entire thing. and it basically ran for like 20 minutes in order to build this entire dashboard, and it only took it only took 300K tokens, which isn't too bad to like build a full dashboard that like basically audits your channel. And yeah, like you can basically do this with the MCP. I think this is like really cool way in order to visualize all of your data and visualize your competitors. I can send you guys the prompt after this. I gotta find what the prompt is, but I can send the prompt to you guys. Yes, please. Cool. Do you guys have any questions on that? Let me get the prompt to you guys. Let me put it inside a Google Doc so I can send it to you. Oh man. Bang, here you go. Are the recordings from previous sessions available? Yep, they should all be on school. We would like to be able to upload files onto the subscriber chat. Let me get that detail. What would you like to upload files for? You already able to upload files actually inside of the research tab. But you're already able to upload files onto the subscriber chat over here. So when you log in, bang, you chat. Here you can upload files. You can upload files here. You can already upload files. I might just have missed that, but is this correct? The MCP only offers a subset of the API functionality. Yeah, the MCP only offers a subset of the API functionality. The API is more so for executing videos. And then the MCP is more so for on the data side to access YouTube subscribers' data. One more query on subscriber chat. When we open a new chat, I can't see any way to specify the AI model, but AI model selection is available, or writing the script with subscriber. Is there any way to select AI model for subscriber chat? No, there's no way to change the AI model for the subscriber chat. Share it connected in Codex. Thank you. Awesome. How do we get the prompt? I just sent the prompt above in the Google Docs up there. But if you look at this prompt, it's a pretty long prompt. It's 38 pages. 38 pages. Just delete this top part. But yeah, this should work pretty well because it's 38 pages. So yeah. Only took me a couple hours to put together, but nothing too crazy. But yeah, like that way you can create a dashboard. We're gonna have a dashboard like that created inside subscriber pretty soon. But if you want to create a dashboard like that, you can do that inside the subscriber MCP right now. You can do that for any channel that you want. You can do that for multiple channels if you want, like search all of your competitors basically, and kind of see patterns inside of your own videos, do a channel audit for yourself. What are like winning playbooks inside of your channel that you can do? And like, man, like we're only really talking about like analyzing the channel. Like we haven't even really gotten, because we don't have